versus Justin Herbert and the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Portland Snowhawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And able to get this out to the 25. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Throwing now is Mahomes. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now the first carry here for their running back. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Herbert. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Owens. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Bass. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. To the air again, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, he'll buy some time right. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Owens. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On 2nd down, Hendricks. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert now. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Dixon. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes completes it to Dixon. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And again, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the 1st. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
On 1st down, McCain. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. McCain. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. From the 38, Herbert escaping the pressure right. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Herbert on third down now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Dixon. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes now to throw. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Now they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play part in this one.
From the 31, Herbert, he finds his man, complete. It's Bass. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
Herbert. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. At issue here, does the football make contact with the ground before he secured it? And I think some of these angles are going to give us a pretty good look.
Secured is the important part because the ball can touch the ground, but it can't be loose when it does. So that's what they're going to have to try and figure out.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. Dixon, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Mahomes now on first down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards, good enough for a first. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And they'll get to him just inside the 15 even after that strong run we witnessed. Mahomes going to throw. Dancing to his left. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you back over to our halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Now Lewis selects to return it. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get in. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, McCain, just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is Young on the carry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. So that drive goes 8 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. It's Bass. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. He finds his man, complete. That's Owens. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Play action. It's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
On first down, McCain. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now it's 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Hendricks. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game. And while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw here, Herbert. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. Carlson able to put this one through, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Mahomes. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Out left, he's got it to Everett. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw again on second down. Herbert is going to flip one out here to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right? And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way. Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Bass. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain. From the 41, Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's low. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Herbert back to the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Walton. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. Touchdown, Browns. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away? Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty. Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll take this to the 46. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Here's Johnson with a reception.
Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's caught. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. They'll set up a throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 2nd down now. Hendricks. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down right around the 16. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the home team here, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they will finally get an extra week to heal up a bit as they will get the late bye in Week 12.